Well, President Cyril Ramaphosa says he's summoned Communications Minister Stella Ndabeni-Abrahams. That's after she and former Deputy Minister Mduduzi Manana appeared to have violated lockdown regulations. Manana tweeted a picture of the minister having lunch with him and his family. ANC Deputy Secretary General Jesse Duarte is also slamming the behavior. To discuss this now, we're joined via Skype by Professor Tinyiko Maluleke, who talks to us from Pretoria this morning. Prof, a very good morning to you. So, if Minister Stella Ndabeni-Abrahams had the best interests of this country at heart, what should she have done by now?
Well, certainly, if it is true that she went to lunch with former Deputy Minister Manana in his house, if that picture that has since been removed from the social media is authentic, she certainly needs to apologize and to do that after she resigned.
And the statement from Mduduzi Manana, is it worth the ink printed on it?
I don't know whether we can take him seriously. I mean, his reputation is not, is not covered in glory. His departure from mainstream politics was not very pretty. So I don't know that we should be taking it seriously. Yeah. It's not about him in any case. It's about our minister, a member of cabinet, this cabinet which is trying to lead the country at this very, very difficult time in this very critical month of April, where if we miss the window of flattening the curve during this month, we may move into winter where the numbers may simply become uncontrollable. It's important for cabinet ministers to model the behavior they expect from citizens.
Yeah. Prof, this is not the first minister to have done this sort of thing, especially during this time. We remember most recently the Minister of Social Development, Lindiwe Zulu. She promptly apologized. We're now waiting the outcome of a meeting between Minister Stella Ndabeni and the President. What kind of action needs to come from the President for the public to be satisfied that he's dealt with the matter in a satisfactory manner?
Well, given the fact that after the last incident to which you refer and after the apology of Minister Zulu, the President, as far as I can recall, did not comment on the issue publicly. And so I think the public is expecting word from the President and perhaps even action from the President, which might mean the removal of the minister. We know that politically it may not be so straightforward for the President to do that. But these are difficult and uncertain times that we expect more leadership from him and for him to be calling to order ministers who step out of line.
Yeah. Prof, earlier you wrote an opinion piece about building resilient communities of love during the time of Corona. And I want to ask of you, I want to flip that and ask this of you, that at a time when our leaders are evidently letting us down as communities, what should we be doing to cultivate that self-love?
Well, one of the things we need to do is to ignore the behavior of those leaders who are out of line and to not take after them and not to regard them as examples of the way we should behave now. We as a people are under one of the greatest threats since the apartheid struggle. We face an invisible enemy who may destroy quite a lot of lives if indeed we reach that tipping point where the numbers of the infected begin to show up in the numbers, not only of the dying, but of those who swarm our hospitals and eventually ending in the collapse of our health system. This is a life and death matter. So we can't be following the behavior and imitating the behavior of leaders who are not taking this condition in which we are seriously.
Prof. Tinyiko Maluleke, thank you very much for your time.